Maybe we're not going to use this. Maybe I need to get a new extension cord. Oh. What's up, buddy?
Hey.
All right, guys. So we're in the garage. Kelvin is here. I'm finally gonna get to work on this boat. I've got some parts here. So what I have 2 new batteries, Group 24 batteries. Got a new cup holder. The other one's got a crack. Spare drain plug. Let's see. I've got my plates and new registration stickers. Down here, I picked up some new wheels and tires for each side. Most of the time when you buy little trailer wheels like this, they just come with wheels, or trailer tires, it comes with wheels. So we're gonna replace those. These are pretty weather checked. They're cracked all along the sides. And then I have some guides. Some trailer guides to go on the side back here to line the boat up. I believe there was actually some on here before. You can kind of see the difference in the paint lines there. I think that those were taken off. So we're gonna get the batteries put in. The trolling motor harness here just needs to be reconnected. I took that apart when I was trying to figure out what was wrong and I couldn't get the trolling motor to run. Turns out I was an idiot when I was doing that. One, I thought the batteries were good, but then I kind of got everything taken apart and I hooked it all back up, and this was a few weeks ago. And I couldn't get it running. I thought it was all broken. I didn't have this turned on. So yeah, that was dumb, but I took that apart. It wasn't the nicest looking anyway, so we're gonna get those reattached. I should probably solder them, but I have just some crimp connectors and we're gonna tape it up. It'll be good. Other than that, that'll be about it for today. I do still want to get probably a new fuel tank and fuel line, at least the new fuel line. That's an old line. I feel like that should be replaced. And then probably get the correct transducer for my graph, since we kind of rigged this one up, and the correct power wire and stuff. I did put new bolts into the windshield, so that is now attached nicely. And that's about it. We're gonna get to work. I think we're just gonna start from the ground up and probably start with the tires. We'll do tires, trailer guides, get the batteries in, I guess see if we've got power to things, and kind of go from there. So stay tuned, guys. Yeah, I mean, you can see it's pretty well cracked all the way around there. Cheap as they are, might as well replace it. I think one of them wasn't holding the air very well anyways. I feel like this is a dumb design.
Where's the hole at?
This is why would they do it this way? Get one started anyway.
There you go.
Ugga-duggas. All right, back to this struggle. I did it.
Yay.
Oh, scratched. Oh no. Oh geez. We'll get those actually probably torqued down to something. We'll take a look and see what it should be. Well, step number 1 is done. We got the wheels changed out. We're gonna throw the trailer guides on. All right, so we're gonna throw these on. I bought these at Cabela's. They had a few different sizes. These were like the shorter ones. They had some that were super long that kind of, I think, went from the back of the axle to the front. I didn't really need them. So yeah, short bunk guides. They should fit. They should just bolt right on, and I believe it's got carpeted pieces with it. It's all falling apart. Okay. Very nice. go. I don't need a pack by sticker. I want a brand sticker. I don't care where it comes from. I want a sticker with something I buy. That's the best part of what you get. All right, we got some directions. Looks like there's maybe a couple different mounting points that way or that way.
You can't understand that.
I don't know how to speak that. First bolt swivel brackets onto either side of the upright tubes. That's going to be these. I'll leave everything loose. These are nylocks. I guess it's centered. It doesn't matter how. So yeah, probably just leave those up top, huh? The right one. 10 inches on each side.
Perfect.
Like a glove. Like I know what I'm doing. All right, figure 3. U-molts may be installed straight across.
They shot through the other side.
Don't tell me that. Simpler than I expected. Get out of my way. Let me get that other little flame. I bought this from somebody on SCR.
Really?
Yeah. Super cheap. It's like, that's high quality. I need that.
It's too bad that site went to hell.
You want to see how dumb I am? I put that on backwards. Oh, I guess it just flips.
Yeah.
Not as stupid as I look. So it says you can put it above or below the frame. I'd say above. It goes under the bunk. Yeah. What did it say, within like 2 inches of the boat?
2 inches, yeah.
And then we'll just like line it up with that probably. I don't know. I'm gonna tighten it right about there for now. I think that looks pretty good. So I don't know if you guys can see, but this metal goes past the bunk and it's pretty close to the bottom of the boat. I'm gonna cut that off with a grinder or something. I'll just get under there and cut it out. Well,
Got plenty of space.
I got a good 3 fingers in there. Huh. Can I get a oh yeah? And like I said, I'm gonna get underneath there and probably chop some of that off. It does not need to stick out that far. If it didn't go past the bunk, I wouldn't be worried about it, but it does stick a little bit past the bunk. I mean, this is a pretty narrow boat.
I guess looking at it too, the roller for the front too, it sticks way down lower, so you probably would have to cut it off.
Yeah, I mean, you could potentially hit that, so I'll give it a little choppy chop. But we're gonna get the other one thrown onto the other side, and I think we're golden for that. It seems pretty strong. I might move them in a little farther, but I think that you're about good with what you got here. It'll at least help to guide the boat up, especially since I don't know what I'm doing. I'd say that's about the right distance. Pretty close anyways. We're gonna tighten her down right about in the yaw. Kind of worried about putting a license plate on that plastic bracket.
Oh yeah.
Guess not. Still there now, I guess. I don't know. Somebody said that, well, I don't know if you want to do it on plastic. Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
Buy that for him.
No, you guys don't need to buy it. We'll cut that out. I already feel like a bum sometimes when I don't know, it's weird. Damn, I got those brackets fucking far apart. Oh, it'll be alright.
There you go.
I'd say good on those. I mean,
liking it?
it's even enough. We'll see if, I think this one's out a little bit farther, but they're on there. They look nice. I'm satisfied.
Oh yeah. That's what matters. It's your boat.
Yeah. All right, so we've been trying to pull these stickers off. There's like 3 layers of stickers. They don't have number stickers. I'd like to replace those, but I'm gonna take this off because I think it's supposed to be in front or behind this number. Previous owner, somebody kind of jacked this up. They like ground the numbers off of it. It looks terrible, but we're trying to get this one off. Maybe we're not going to use this. Maybe I need to get a new extension cord. All right. Well, maybe not. That was... Did it help at all? I don't think so. I don't necessarily want to take an eraser wheel to this because this is vinyl too. I think that cord was kind of jacked up to start with.
It smells funny now.
Well, this is going to take me a long time to just sit here and pick this thing off. All right, guys, I'm going to keep working on this. Okay, so after a little while of picking and peeling, we got those stickers off. In Nebraska, this sticker is supposed to go before this. And honestly, these are supposed to be spaced out a little bit more. Like I said, I think I'm going to replace these. We're just going to go ahead and stick this guy on there. So now we're legal. Guess I do need to put my plate on. I'm going to slap this one on the other side. And then get this trolling motor harness fixed and slap the batteries in and see if at least the trolling motor has power. I don't have anything to start the motor. I don't have muffs or anything. So I'll probably run and get some of those so I can at least test fire the motor before I go out. But I guess I was planning to take the boat out Saturday, but Calvin can't go, so the plans have changed. I don't know when I'm going to get it out again. Probably sometime soon. Okay, we're going to get started. I'm going to splice these wires back together on the trolling motor, and we'll get the battery thrown in that compartment, and we'll get the battery thrown back here, and that'll probably be about it for today. We'll get after it. Stay tuned, guys. What gauge wire do you think this is?
10.
This B right here. 10. We'll use the yellows. So we've got waterproof butt connectors. These probably aren't the greatest thing to use. You should be like soldering these, or I don't know, whatever you want to do. This is just what I'm going to do, and it's going to work, I'm sure, just fine. Okay. I actually have a little much wire out.
He duct taping them to it.
What y'all know about Filthy Frank? OG Filthy Frank. Don't look it up if you're easily offended, I guess. Or queasy, maybe. I'm gonna have to look. I should probably have that turned down. Alright, that one's good. This one. We'll put some electrical tape on it anyways.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna just do the other one. Right quick lack. Come on. It's in there pretty good. Alright, we're gonna put some electrical tape on these.
Wow, that's Blue Jay.
There we go. Now let's keep our fingers crossed the connections are good and it actually works. We'll get a battery thrown in here quick. This battery's gonna sit down here just like that. But we need to get a strap, so we'll get this turned on, see if the trolling motor runs.
Does that have 3 different connections that you can use?
No, just 2. It's got like the regular
okay, I see.
plant.
That's confusing. I must be kind of oriented for this situation, huh?
I guess. I bought these at Menards.
Yeah.
They had 11% back, so figured as soon as I saw that I'd buy batteries, which I think they're doing 11% off right now too. 11% back. Oh, I don't know about this. Is this like a required thing? Opti-fuse. I suppose you should probably have a fuse on it.
Yeah. Since that was between the battery and the
Yeah,
trolling
like
motor.
mounted like this on the positive post, I believe. So it just goes in line on one of the posts.
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
Let's see, yeah, we'll just stick it on there, I guess. So this fuse, this Opti-fuse thing was on the boat. We'll just reinstall it. Honestly, I can't believe some of this stuff is even still on YouTube. Oh. All right, technical difficulties.
The breaker works.
Let's see if the trolling motor works. Depot. Okay, that's all plugged in. It's plugged in. It's turned on. What?
Is the speed on?
No. There we go. That's speed 2.
If I'd had a heart attack, huh?
I know. It's like same thing all over again from last time.
You need to repeat those 5 seconds where you said, "I'm confident in my wiring."
All right.
Hell yeah.
Well, trolling motor works, guys. We'll get that unplugged. Okay. Like I said, I need to get a strap for that battery, and I might end up buying a new fuse, although I guess it works. There's no reason to, right? Now we'll get a battery thrown back here. See if we can get power to the motor. I'm gonna turn that down. And there are a few other things I need to do. This lid needs hinges, or needs rivets, new rivets on those hinges. Just this hinge here. This is, yeah. That needs new rivets. That battery is in. Let's see if we get power. Right. Oh, there we go. All right.
Cranking.
Well, the motor cranks, so we have power there. All right, guys. Well, welcome back. Kelvin is back out here. It's a few days later from the other video. I don't know if this is going to be a separate video or I'll stick these together. But we've got the boat in the driveway. So I brought this thing out in the driveway yesterday, and for the life of me, I couldn't get it started. We've kind of been looking at some different stuff on the laptop and on YouTube to do like some troubleshooting. And we've kind of got a couple ideas, so we're gonna give it a shot. So yesterday it would pop off and I got it to run for a few seconds, but that was only with a little bit of starting fluid, and I know you don't probably want to use a bunch of starting fluid in a 2-stroke, so I didn't push that. But it tells me it's just a fueling issue. It's not getting fuel, or the carb is kind of gummed up. We'll see what we can get figured out today. I really don't want to have to pull that carb off if it's absolutely not necessary, but we'll figure it out. Kelvin's here now, and then if you guys remember Jeff that I did some bass tournaments with last year, he's on his way over to also help out. Anyways, we're gonna kind of tinker around with this, see if we can get it running today. So stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, Jeff is here. We're still screwing around with it. Have not been able to get it to fire yet. We did get this pull the choke knob here put back in properly. That was not set in there right. When you pulled it, it did not do anything. It is now working, but we're not figuring anything out. We pulled the plugs, and as far as we can tell, it's squirting fuel in there. So I don't know. We're gonna keep trying, I guess. Well, there's a carb jet. We've got the carb pulled off. Spark plugs did not help our situation, so we've moved to the carb, and we're gonna see. How's it look?
That's clean.
There ain't no fuel in it either.
Oh yeah, shouldn't that be all? Although you dumped it upside down, would it all drain out?
On my hand, but there's nothing that came out.
So it's not getting fuel into the float bowl?
Now it will.
Is it dirty or what?
Hit your key real quick. Watch yourself.
That's not gonna work because battery's unhooked. I mean, we can also pull start it if that'll suck fuel through. Should we like brake clean?
Give me some brake clean if you got some.
So you guys can tell I have no idea what I'm doing with the 2-stroke or carbs in general.
I think the needle itself would just stuck
Okay.
up. Kind of like the preppy girls in high school. Watch your eyes. See, now it's moving.
And it wasn't moving before?
It was stuck all the way up.
Oh, that was.
Yep.
Okay.
So, since we got it right here, bring that on the outside of the boat so it don't go on his carpet.
So that was the float was stuck.
The needle.
The needle?
Needle and seat.
Okay.
The needle is what that is, and the seat is what the needle sets up against. It pretty much turns on and off your fuel into your carburetor.
That's better.
That looks a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as we don't need the primer, we should be all right.
Well, you can just push a button too.
Push the button.
Huh? Crank it?
Yeah. Try it again. Okay.
Yeah,
You just have to adjust your eye a little bit.
probably. Working a little bit. We just can't get it to stay idling at this point. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out. Big shout out to Kelvin and Jeff for coming out here and helping me out. We got it running. We did get it idling quite a bit better. So I'm gonna do some more maintenance as far as like the impeller and lower unit oil and stuff like that. But we got it running. It probably idled for what?
15, 20 minutes. Probably.
Yeah, at least 15 minutes. So it's doing all right. Hopefully, guys, hopefully in an upcoming video, we're going to have this thing out and we're actually going to go do some fishing. I haven't caught a fish off of this boat yet. So hopefully that's what happens. But I'm going to close this one out, guys. So hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next adventure. I'll see you in a bit.